2 weeks ago, I saw Cabaret on the West End. Cabaret is one of my favorite shows in musical theater. I love the music is great. The story is definitely one of my favorites of that era. Of I would say like the dark, kind of the more sinister and darker age of Broadway. And I feel like it is one of the most well-aged musicals. So I was very excited to see this. And straight up, this is probably one of the most unique shows I saw on the West End. And starting off with just straight up going in there. When you go in, there's this hour-long prologue just throughout the entire building. There's these actors who are set up in these rooms that are designed to look like they're in, well, I would say a cabaret club in the 1930s. It was very interesting. Definitely got me really excited for the show, and I don't know, it was definitely an added touch that just made it feel very kind of, I would say, underground and just transformative. And starting off just from the show, the staging is very unique, as this is done through a circular stage, not a straight up front facing stage. And the entire building is just built around it. So the stage is constantly rotating, and the actors are constantly having to change what direction they are facing to make sure the entire audience can kind of gauge their performance. It was the only one that I saw that did this, and it was very, I would say risky, probably, as I would definitely say something if the stage went like a wrong way, or if say someone got kind of turned around, it would have messed up everything up. But that's true to say of any show, but still definitely very much created a very, I would say, voyeur feeling to it. Like you are kind of peering into something that maybe you shouldn't be seeing. That was definitely a big bonus. And as for the performances, I would say there are probably, as in for every production cabaret, there are two standouts: the actors who play Sally and the MC. The big surprise for me was the actress playing Sally. As I turned out, after looking up more into it, I found out she was actually the alternate, not the person who was originally the big draw of the show. And she brought a very emotional intensity. Her name is Anna Marie Wana, and here is a picture of her. She offered a very raw and emotional intensity to the role that very much made you feel for her plight and definitely sympathize with her. The character definitely always has that, but I haven't seen it quite yet. This very much, I would say, distraught, very much like someone who is kind of just reaching out for support, who wants security, but is also kind of afraid of it. I would say she's definitely a standout. And the actor playing the MC is also great. Rob Mage. Pictured here. The MC is always kind of the breakout character of the show, and the actor and Rob Mage definitely brought what I want, a very sinister vibe to it that makes you definitely question what's going on behind the scenes. He performed his numbers very well, a lot of energy, a lot of dynamic movements, and he definitely felt very much like an MC like that would act at the time. Definitely the male standout of the show. And as for the other actors, they are all very good, very well cast. This is definitely a tough performance to top. Honestly, I would definitely recommend heading the show if you're planning on going to the West End. Definitely get tickets to Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club.